Hi guys, I am making this video for you to learn a little bit about inviting, or at least give you some tips on how I've invited in the past. Okay, so um LinkedIn. Let's start there. So I'm on my LinkedIn. I'll go to, this is usually where a person would log into their LinkedIn. You'll notice at the top, it's the feed. This is my desktop, obviously. So it's going to look a little bit different on your mobile phone. Whenever I've invited on LinkedIn in the past, it's usually from my desktop. I'm doing work. For me, working in BNI is the same as working on my business. I set aside an hour and I just attack LinkedIn. So actually, while we're talking about that, I can show you some past messages. One that's kind of cool. Let's see. I'll show you Jake Kreider. He's somebody that I invited. He's been in our BNI chapter now for years. And my first interaction with him was right here, January 18th of 2018. I had requested a connection and told him that I had a networking group. He's in payroll. And he said he would love to connect with me and learn more about how you impact the success of businesses in the next week or so. I gave him a very long response that says, "Hi, Jake. I was actually looking to connect with you so I can introduce you to my networking group in North Olmsted. We meet at the rec center on Thursdays morning, 7:30. You can come as my guest and bring business cards. I especially want to introduce you to Tom Peters. He works for Verizon Wireless in their outside sales department and has been there forever." So this is a great technique for inviting people. You actually leverage other people in your chapter that you want to introduce them to. I think you would be a great connection. I think you would be a great connection for you. Okay, so that's horrible. Luckily, he still came. Improper English. We also have some others that could be good connections, like Shelly Chornak of Sage Partners, who does group benefits, and Dave Proy of the Dave Proy Agency that does merchant services, and Mike Meggery with US Bank, who does commercial lending. And if you cover small business, like 5 to 15 employees, Ken Weinberg of Kenmar Tax might also be a good connection. You'll have to pardon the spelling because I'm composing this via talk to text, but seriously consider 7:30 a.m. at the North Olmsted Rec Center. The meeting goes until 9 and you'll have a chance to address the group briefly for a 45-second elevator pitch. There's also networking for about 15 minutes before the meeting. And as always, you're encouraged to collect cards from members and connect with them after, but I will do my best to introduce you to most of the members that focus on B2B. This is absolutely atrocious and really embarrassing that like that's the wrong use of the word to. I obviously didn't, is doing talk to text on my cell phone, but anyway, he came, he joined, the BNI has been amazing for him. And this is just like an absolute, source of pride for me because BNI has really helped him to be a top payroll agent for a whole lot. He's won several awards. He's gotten crazy referrals from BNI, that have really helped him build his business. So can't say he wouldn't be as successful without BNI, but he was just getting into the payroll business, and I think BNI really helped him a lot. So that's one cool story. Bo Vincent. There's another one that I invited through LinkedIn. Bo, here we go. So he is in my Hudson chapter. And Bo, I said, "Hi, Bo. I saw your 5-star Google reviews and thought of you for this Hudson networking group I work with." So at the time, he's in insurance, right? And his Hudson networking group had totally fallen apart because of the pandemic. We kind of tried booting people out that weren't showing up. When we had the pandemic, everyone was we had to do Zoom meetings, and there were several members of this chapter that were basically like, "I don't want to do Zoom." The pandemic, having to do that lockdown and not being able to meet in person, definitely weeded a lot of people out of BNI, because a lot of people in BNI want to be in BNI for the in-person meeting. So people didn't really want to quit, but they didn't want to show up either. So, and then when they did show up, they didn't have their cameras on or they weren't participating. You know, so we kind of just had to weed through that. And so anyway, the property and casualty insurance position was available. So I hit LinkedIn, you know, morale was very low in that chapter. They were down to like 7 members that would show up on the calls. And so I just said, guys, we can get the P&C position filled easily. We can get the real estate position filled easily. We can get, you know, the mortgage position filled easily. And we did. So I said, hi, Bo, I saw your 5-star Google reviews and thought of you for this Hudson networking group I work with. So what's important about that is that I Googled insurance agents in Hudson. And then I kind of let him know that, like, look, because you are awesome, I think you'd be good for this group. We have the rare occasion of a vacancy in the home and auto insurance category. I'm inviting interested candidates to network via Zoom Tuesday morning at 7:30. Let me know if you're interested. He connected with me. And then I said, hi, Bo, thanks for connecting. Would you have any interest in visiting a networking group in Hudson, Ohio that is meeting via Zoom for the time being? It's a BNI chapter. I heard crickets, right? So then I might have forgotten my Facebook. Crickets, you know, he wasn't the only one I sent that message to. If I go back to that day, I sent that message to a lot of people. Let's go back to my messages. I wonder if now I'm getting into Facebook. If you're looking at my screen, hopefully I'm even sharing the right screen, but like, let's say you're looking at my screen, I'm trying to log into Facebook because I want to show you that in this particular case, oh, dang it. In Facebook, I'm logged in as I gotta change who I am here. Please switch over to Kim Kitchen. Switching to Kim Kitchen. I manage like 50 Facebook pages. So now I wanted to look at messages. And I wonder if I can search. Hey, search. I wanted to search Messenger. It did give me that option. I wanted to search it for Bo. I mean, I see Bo, but I don't know if I feel like the conversation initially that I had was with his company. It's Allstate. I don't know. Allstate. Oh, I saw. So this is Bo's Allstate insurance. Yes, this is perfect. I hope you guys aren't totally bored by this, but I'm trying to kind of prove a point. So November 7th, 2020, right? Hi, Bo. I reached out to you via LinkedIn and didn't hear a response. So not sure if this now qualifies as harassment or if you just don't get notifications for LinkedIn messages. So if you did see it and aren't interested, my apologies for the persistence. It's just that without face-to-face networking opportunities, it has been hard to meet people. I'm looking for a Hudson area personal lines insurance agency, one that is in the growth stages of their insurance business and sees value in networking. I'm not sure if you've heard of BNI before, but it's a very successful global networking group that's category exclusive, meaning only one realtor, one commercial insurance, one personal insurance, one financial advisor, etc. It's super rare to have the home and auto insurance category open, but it is in this Hudson chapter I'm working with. I would love to invite you to check out the group. This is really long, really long. I would normally not recommend such a long message. I would love to invite you to check out the group and explore if you could see yourself adding this type of networking to your marketing business development efforts. They usually meet at the Barlow Community Center in Hudson, but will be meeting on Zoom until the meetings can be safely held in person again. Are you free to visit us via Zoom next Tuesday at 7:30 a.m.? Or would you have someone else that could hop on and tell us more about your Allstate agency? Have a great weekend, Kim. Feel free to reply, blah, 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 blah. He said, I'm very interested. That's it. You know, here I have now sent him 2 LinkedIn messages, some Facebook stalking him, right? Great. Can I register you for Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m.? You'll attend the Zoom meeting, get a feel for how the chapter is run and who is in it, and then we can go from there. You might like the vibe or you might not. Worst case, you spend 7:30 to 9 a.m. Tuesday meeting like 15 new people on your computer screen. Best case, you find a home and a new BNI family to become your referral partners. If you want me to register you, you will get the Zoom link. I registered you. Just let me know, blah, blah, blah. I think he called me in the meantime. Sure. Bo Vincent, Allstate. Okay. So anyway, he is now the vice president. So he joined He went to the meeting, he submitted his app. There were like 3 other PNC people that submitted their app. We chose Bo. That was like 2.5 years ago now, and he's the vice president. So he's brought several members since then. He's a real driver, great guy, total step up from what they used to have for insurance person. So really, it was great. So anyway, the point of this video is that, yes, I have invited people. I do invite people. I think LinkedIn is great. So the way that I would do that, first I wanted to show you the success. Now I will show you how to do it. Okay. So I go here to search, right? Let's say I'm looking for financial planner. It's going to ask me if I'm looking for people, services, companies, jobs. I am looking for people. So I'm going to drill down and say people. And now check this out. I can even drill down more and put down Strongsville, right? Let's think of something near Strongsville, Brunswick, maybe. Medina is, I don't know, is that too far? I don't know. Medina. What else? I'm just gonna Columbia Station. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. Columbia Station. Show results. So I've got Jim Glazer, financial planner at Skylight. I'll try to connect. And then I will add a note and I'll say, hi, Jim. I'm working with a networking group in Strongsville that actually has an opening for a financial planner. Let me know if you're interested and I can give you a Zoom link to their next meeting. Next, I'm going to put info meeting. Info meeting. Should I do? Yeah. Because it's short for information. I don't know. Their next link to the next meeting. They will be meeting in person. They will ultimately meet in person, but gathering interest via Zoom for the next few months. Oh, perfect. I ran out of room. So, hi, Jim. I'm working with a networking group in Strongsville that actually has an opening for a financial planner. Let me know if you're interested and I can give you a Zoom link to their next info meeting. They will ultimately meet in person, but gathering interest via Zoom for the next few months. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm going to go ahead and I just highlighted that and hit Control-C so that I can copy and paste it to the next people. There we go. Jim, William. I mean, he looks kind of old. Like, he doesn't look that old, but I'm just gonna see. I want someone, yeah, he's probably my age. 500 plus connections, 12 mutual connections. Maybe he's good. For some reason in my mind, financial. In my mind, I feel like a young person, like somebody that's new to the industry would be best. Add a note. Okay, William, I don't think I will be able to fit in William. So what's happening here is I ran out of my allotment for characters and I needed to delete some things so that I could add his name, William. Hi, William. I'm working with a networking group in Strongsville that actually has an opening for a financial planner. If you're interested, I can give you a Zoom link for their next info meeting. So I usually try to be personable. I don't know, that way they know they're not, just being totally solicited. Mike Lachey. Sounds super familiar. Who are you, Michael Shea? This may be the longest and most boring video, but I mean, this is what you do. Shea Financial Services. God, he looks familiar. He'd be great. Strongsville, 410 connections. Shea Financial Planner, Shea Financial Services. So he's on his own. He was from Transamerica, Skylight, Mercer Advisors, went to Denison. You don't need to take this much time looking. Like, this is not what you should do, but I'm just doing it. I feel like I know this guy. So this is what I'm doing. Okay. So I would send this out as far as like what to expect. I would send this out to like 10 people. And I might get some people to connect that never read my note. So when they connect, I'm just going to like reply and give them basically the same information. And then what I'm hoping is that they say that they're interested in, joining the call, and I'm going to send them a link to the call. And I want to get as many financial planners as possible. So I'm just going to do this by category. I'm not supposed to do this for you guys. You guys are supposed to do this, but I'm doing this right now to show you guys how to do it. Now you'll notice that I can do this because these are my second degree connections. So, because they're my second degree connections, I can request a connection and add a note. Hi, Kimberly. We have the same name. You must be super cool. So let me show you, I could keep going down. Angel. Oh, a cat mom. That's cool. That's not really what you normally put on LinkedIn, but I like it. It's personable. I've already asked Brian to connect and he's not connecting with me. So I could keep going, right? But I wanted to get to like a third degree connection to show you guys. This is second. Can I just do this? Third plus. Show results. Oh. So see how Joe, so yes, this is a good example. I don't know why. So see where Joe, I can't connect with him because we're a third plus connection. We don't have any mutual connections. We're not in any groups together. So this is what's going to happen to you guys because you don't have as many connections as I do, which is the whole reason why you want more connections, because the more connections you have, the more second degree connections you'll have. So this guy, I can't, if I go hit message, it tells me I need to upgrade. So because we don't have any shared connections and we're not in any groups together, I can't do anything. I just can't do anything. I can do nothing. Now if let's see what groups he's in. He's in Veterans Investment Planning. If I join Veterans Investment Planning and then we have a shared group, then I'll be able to message him. So that's why I was telling Dewan, and I don't want this to be like too like this could be all about LinkedIn, and probably I don't want it to be all about LinkedIn. But for some reason I am allowed to connect with this guy and he's a third degree connection. Aren't I? Yeah, I can hit connect. No offense, I don't want to connect with this guy. He's only got 86 connections. And I don't know. I don't like the picture. So he looks like So anyway, that's why you want to have so many connections, is because then you can use this tool to do this. If I didn't have these connections and these were all third degree connections, there's nothing I can do. I can't message these people. I can't request a connection. So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys to go out to network, to connect with people, to go on, to go join groups. So, me, view profile. I have 500 plus connections. I'm not sure actually how many connections I have. 1,800, about 1,800 results. So I'm connected to about 1,800 people. So you take all those 1,800 people and all the people that those 1,800 people are connected to, and those become my second degree connections. So a second degree connection means I can message them and I can request a connection. That's the benefit of connecting with people, right? Let's see, let's go back. And then these are my pages, blah, 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 groups. So these are all the groups that I'm in. Linked Working Cleveland. I believe that when you're connected, so there's 30,620 members in this group. I'm pretty sure that anybody in this group I can message. So if I wanted to go to Linked Working Cleveland, hey, Duan, hey, buddy, like I told him to join this group and do financial. I don't know if this is going to work. So let's just, nope. Didn't, must just be by their name. It is just their name. Because Deborah Plank showed up and, oh, so Tanya Ross Lane, I can help you create a plan for your money. So that's why plan is, it's in there. I'm going to message her. Why not? Hey, Tanya. I was just putting in plan because I was looking for a financial planner. But let me show you Tanya. So Tanya and I are not connected. We must be second degree connections because we have 74 mutual connections. And we're in that group, so I can message her. So you can message anybody in this group, but I don't know how, if you can like search for posts in this group. Search for, looks like you can only search members by their name. I wanted to search members by their title. But so look, like Robert Keeler, he's the third degree connection. So normally I wouldn't be able to message him, but I can because we're in this group together. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I said, I don't really want to make this whole thing about LinkedIn, but this is definitely a way that you can use LinkedIn to message people, to look for financial planners in those areas. So you guys should do that. Okay. What if I just put like investment? Well, Amelia Sorn, CEO of First Invest Inc. and Zippy Taxes. Why not, Amelia? I mean, some of these people, most of these people actually probably don't even check their messages. I just send them out to everybody. So the only reason why she showed up when I did INV is because she's got it in kind of like her name or her title. Search for posts in this group. What if I searched like finance? No. What if I searched money? Too young to retire. Need an exit plan? Do you want to? Who's Susan Pools? Who are you, Susan? Owner and CEO, entrepreneur, personal development fanatic. I learned my way to success. And oh, she's in Canada. All right. So this is a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. So I wouldn't spend too much time in these groups doing what I'm doing now because that was a huge time suck. I would spend time getting connected to people. So the way you get connected to people, join a group, do this other thing I showed Dewan how to do. Medina High School, right? Oh, dumb. I was still in the LinkedIn working group. You can basically look at your alma mater. Go to schools. Here you got Medina High School, 3,264 students and alumni on LinkedIn. So is this Medina, Ohio? Yeah. The listing was automatically rated by LinkedIn, blah, 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 about jobs, alumni. So you can actually just go through alumni. This is kind of a cool way to do. You can search alumni by title, keyword, or company. So do like financial. Sometimes they're financial investors, sometimes they're financial planners. So I'm just using the word financial. So we got this, Devin Tharp. He's a financial analyst. Alec Schreiber, he's a financial advisor. So I went to Medina High School and I looked for financial. And it looks like, see, he went to Medina High School. So if I'm Dewan and I went to Medina High School, then I might know Alex Schreiber and he's a financial advisor. Like, so I would send him a message and be like, blah, blah, blah. Have I actually sent him a message? I'm going to. Hi, Alex. So yeah, so that's how you do that. I would definitely look at your schools. I would look at your past jobs and I would get connected. Again, you connect with people because once you're connected to them, you basically have access to all of their connections in a way. Just by now, their connections become your second degree connections. So the more people you connect with, the bigger that pool is going to be, so that when you do go through and you do what I was doing, which is, searching here for financial advisor and drilling down by location, then you're going to have more options. And so this is exactly what I do financial advisor, financial planner, however, all the different things, hit people, then hit locations, put in Strongsville, Brunswick, whatever. And then because you are now building your connections, you should have some that are second degree connections that you can reach out to. Okay. It's going to take like 10 people to reach out to. This guy here, like I said before, like he hasn't even seen that I asked him, last week to connect. So not everybody is on this. So yeah, that's what you should do. Okay. So that's LinkedIn, and I'll make you a separate video for, Facebook. Okay. I gotta stop the recording. Thanks for watching. Go invite.